Good morning, YouTubers. This is Corinne coming at you. It is, I'm not sure what day exactly, but it's Wednesday, which means it's Weigh-In Wednesday. Okay, so I wanted to try and get these Weigh-In Wednesday videos done and then uploaded some point on Wednesday. So my husband took off yesterday and today. We did a family activity. We went to our space center, and that was interesting. It was our very first big family outing. And then today we're going to his mom's. She lives about an hour away. And so my husband's staying home with the kids while I go do my appointment. And I'm all gussied up. I just have lip gloss on. Because I am opening the topic or whatever for the appointment, meeting style or whatever. I don't know. I like calling it an appointment. It just seems so much more important. Because it is. It's very important for me and my family. Anyways, Weigh-In Wednesday. I've decided that, I don't know what I decided. So anyways, this morning, I totally forgot to weigh in, but I didn't, I was going to, I remembered, but then my kids were calling me to go help them with something, and so I just got sidetracked, and that happens a lot, in that particular, instance where my kids call me to do something, and I totally forget what I was doing for myself in the first place. So, I realized about 2 hours after I've been up, which I still haven't even eaten. I didn't have any coffee because I did not have, and I don't know how this happened. I wouldn't make sure that I have coffee on hand. But, we had coffee, but it wasn't our community brand. It was the Private Selection store brand from Kroger. And I don't know how old that one was. And so, let's see if I can deal with the sun right now. And so I was like, I don't really want to make this. I was like, well, my husband's going to want some coffee. So, I started brewing it, and it just didn't smell right. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to have any. I'll wait till I get to my appointment to have some coffee, hopefully. And so I just left it there. And I'm like, it kind of smells like coffee. But you guys, I have a weird, strange sense of smell, and I smell some weird stuff, and it's not very pleasant. So, anyways, and so I was like, oh no, I gotta get dressed and get going here. It's like 9 o'clock. I'm like, oh wait, I haven't weighed myself in yet. So, I weighed myself in, and it was strange. When I first stepped on it, something didn't feel right. I don't know why, but something just didn't feel right. Because I looked down, I'm like, oh, okay, I haven't lost anything. It still showed, and I'll show all the clips at the end of this video. It showed 252.9. I'm like, oh, well, it's kind of a bummer, but hey. Yesterday I tracked really well, as best as I could, and I still had 6 points left over from my dailies, which I know that's not what they really want you to do and everything, but I was so tired, and I just wanted to go to bed. And so, I just went to bed. My husband's like, you're not going to eat the rest of your points? Well, he really didn't say that. I mean, he was just like, if you want to eat, then eat, You're doing so well or whatever. And I'm like, I know, but I want to eat, but I don't need to eat. Because I measured all the little dry snacks that I packed in my backpack, and then brought my food scale, but I forgot it in the car. And I was like, I should be okay with 2 slices of the Boar's Head turkey that I always buy. And then I've never bought the American cheese from them, but I had the American cheese and I should have known better. It smelled like the processed cheese, and I'm just trying to get away from all the processed stuff. I'm sorry, you guys. I know I'm gorgeous, but let's be faking it till I make it. But anyway, so that's, that was pretty much that, and my dill pickle chips that I didn't measure, but I put like a serving. It was probably less than a serving though. I think it really was, and but I used the full serving, and so and then I was really good. I know this is not a what I ate video, but it's one of the, I guess non-scale victories that I had, where we were able to go an hour away from home and we brought our own food. I brought my scale even though I didn't use it. It's the thought or whatever. And maybe I could find like a smaller scale. If you know of smaller scales and you have a link to like Amazon or something, comment down below. Let me know. I need to make this video fast. So anyways, yeah, and the dry snacks I weighed out beforehand. It was like a serving each of honey roasted peanuts, which I didn't eat any of because I really have to be in the mood to want, peanuts. And so I did that, and then I did my raw almonds, which I ate all of. I love almonds, for one serving. And I wrote down on a little napkin what it was and how many grams I put in there. And then I also had my sunflower seeds, and I ate like half of those. And then when I went back home, I was able to weigh whatever was left over and then deduct, do my multiplication, my subtraction. So yeah, everything worked out great. I mean, it was kind of tentatively planned. This is what we were going to do, but we were over 2 hours late getting out of the door, and we got lost because they had some detours, and apparently the city of Houston, people that work on the roads, don't know how to communicate through signage, because it said detour, take this exit, but then that was it. It didn't give us any other direction. And I'm like, okay, we're in downtown Houston, and we don't live in downtown Houston. We never traveled to downtown Houston. So anyways, so it was really good. It was a rocky start, but overall it was a great little family outing. So back to the weigh-in Wednesday. So I got on the scale and it showed that I didn't lose any weight at 252.9. And I just didn't feel right about that. I'm like, I normally don't do this either. I put my phone down, I turned my scale back on, and I got my phone ready for my camera, and I stepped on it again. I step on it, and I look up, or close my eyes rather, and it's not even, maybe it's a little prayer I'm doing, I don't know, but I remember when I first got my Weight Watchers scale years ago, it said to wait 5 seconds before an accurate reading. And so I do, close my eyes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I look down, and I'm like, yes, I did lose. That is awesome. And so I'll put a picture in at the end, because I'm not cutting and pasting and doing all that stuff anymore. But it said, or read, or however the verbiage goes, I am right now, as of today, yeah, I wish I do that all the time. It's positive thinking, that's what it is. I am now at 251.1. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I lost, no, it's not right. Oh my goodness, I'm losing it, you guys. It's 151.8. So, if I'm wrong, just go by what the, picture says at the end. And I did it twice, because I wanted a good ratio, and they both did it, and I'll put both of them on there. Because the first one I had to step off, and like, that's not right, so I took a picture, and I'm like, I'm going to do it again. I took a picture with my feet in it, because, reasons, proof. So anyways, So yeah, I have my first big goal that has a reward, which I think I've set my reward for, to go get new lady clothing, some bras and stuff. My first big goal is 10% of my starting weight, and right now I am 4.4 pounds away from that goal. And I told my husband, I think I could see myself, you know, I'm not giving a deadline or anything, but I could see myself hitting that goal by the end of this month. So that would be exciting. I'll be in the 240s. I haven't seen that since before, I don't remember, it was my son's pregnancy, I believe, because I lost weight with my pregnancies. While I was pregnant, I was still more than what I was before, because of, you know, all the baby stuff going on. And I weighed like, I think it'd actually be 10% of my body weight. 2 weeks after, I think my son was born. Or maybe it was 4 weeks. I don't know. Don't remember. It's been a little while. About 6 years. Maybe 7. No, 6 years. Almost 6 years. No, almost 7 years. Lord have mercy. I don't know how old my son is. I was 247. I got down to 247 after I had my son. And I started at around 250, 260 when I got pregnant with my son. That's how much I weighed. Gosh. You know, it's a funny story. When I got pregnant with my son, I bought What to Expect When Expecting. I'm not sure which edition it was, but I was reading, and I got to a point where it talks about high-risk pregnancies. They actually put obesity in there for high risk. I'm like, what? And then I read further, and it said that women who are obese, and they're not talking about morbid obesity, they're talking about like overweight, are at higher risk for gestational diabetes. You guys, I closed the book so hard and I threw it across the room. You want to talk about hormonal imbalance? Right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end this. I just, you know, my goals for this week are to keep on keeping on, and to step out my comfort zone when it comes to reaching out for help or whatever. But I really need to go because I got to go inside, and I got 4 minutes, and I want some coffee.